Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you.
Arsenal travel to the Stadium of Light to face Sunderland on Saturday afternoon in a crucial Premier League clash. The Gunners have a golden opportunity to make history by securing their 9th consecutive clean sheet in the North East, a testament to their defensive brilliance and consistency. Week after week, David Raya and the backline continue to deliver calm, commanding performances that have become the foundation of Mikel Arteta's success. Despite the team's remarkable defensive record, Arteta dismissed any notion that Arsenal aren't receiving enough credit. Instead, the Spaniard emphasized the importance of staying grounded and perfecting the formula that has brought them this far. And this weekend, the stakes are even higher. Liverpool and Manchester City, Arsenal's two closest title rivals, face each other, meaning the Gunners could gain valuable ground in the title race with a win. With that in mind, Football London takes a look at who is likely to start for the Gunners against the Black Cats, a lineup that blends form, focus, and a hunger for silverware. Defensive wall. David Raya. Some rival fans have joked that Raya could bring a chair to Arsenal matches because he's had so little to do. But that's not luck, it's structure, discipline, and dominance. The Spaniard remains a symbol of calm between the posts. Jurrien Timber. The Dutchman's resurgence continues. Solid, sharp, and fearless, Timber has been a revelation at right back and could very well be in line for the Player of the Month award, an honor he would thoroughly deserve. William Saliba. Earlier this week, Saliba spoke about his long-term future and desire to win trophies with Arsenal before thinking about anything else. A victory against Sunderland would be another step toward that dream. Gabriel Magalhaes. The Brazilian could quietly become the key figure of this match, not just defensively, but offensively too. His aerial presence on set pieces has proven lethal, and he'll be eager to add to that tally. Riccardo Calafiori. The Italian continues to hold onto the left-back spot despite growing competition from Miles Lewis-Skelly and Piero Hincapié. His balance between defense and forward support keeps him in Arteta's Premier League plans. Midfield engine. Martin Zubimendi. After a full week of rest, Zubimendi returns fresh to anchor midfield in the number 6 role. His calm distribution and ability to advance play through the lines have been vital for Arsenal's control in matches, and they'll need that composure against Sunderland's pressing game. Declan Rice. Facing off indirectly against his predecessor Granit Xhaka, Rice continues to prove his value as one of the league's standout midfielders. His leadership and tactical intelligence have transformed Arsenal's spine this season. Ebereki Eze. Back in the starting lineup, Eze is still finding his rhythm as Arsenal's number 10. If he clicks, his creativity could unlock Sunderland's defense and solidify his role in Arteta's evolving system. Attack trio. Bukayo Saka. Fresh off another penalty goal midweek, Saka will once again be Arsenal's main outlet for inspiration. The winger thrives in hostile environments, and the Stadium of Light could be the stage for yet another defining performance. Mikel Merino. Reinvented as a false 9, Merino has been a surprising yet effective weapon for Arsenal, scoring twice in recent outings. Returning to face Sunderland, he'll look to silence the crowd in what may be an emotionally charged reunion, given his Newcastle past. Leandro Trossard. In outstanding form, Trossard continues to contribute with goals and assists. His pinpoint cross to Merino earlier this week was a reminder of his vision and precision, something Arsenal will hope to see again on Saturday. With Liverpool and City set to take points off each other, this weekend offers Arsenal a priceless chance to take control of the title race. The Gunners know what's at stake, and at the Stadium of Light, they'll look to shine brighter than ever. Saturday's clash at the Stadium of Light carries more weight than it might seem at first glance. For Arsenal, it's not just another opportunity to collect 3 points. It's a test of maturity, consistency, and their ability to handle pressure when the title race begins to narrow. Mikel Arteta has built a team that thrives on control rather than chaos, but Sunderland's unpredictable energy under their new manager threatens to disrupt that balance. The Black Cats have shown flashes of resilience, particularly at home, where their aggressive pressing and youthful intensity have unsettled more experienced sides. For Arsenal, that means no margin for complacency. Behind the scenes, Arteta's message has been clear: this is not a moment to admire their progress, but to sharpen their focus. Sources close to the club suggest that the Spanish coach has been particularly demanding this week in training, emphasizing quicker transitions and more vertical passing, areas he feels were lacking in their midweek performance. Good teams win matches, Arteta reportedly told the players. Great teams know when they must not slip. One of the most intriguing tactical subplots revolves around Martin Zubimendi's role. His calm orchestration of play from deep could be crucial against Sunderland's compact midfield, and there's growing internal belief that he's becoming the quiet heartbeat of this Arsenal side, the type of player who dictates rhythm rather than reacts to it. Meanwhile, Declan Rice's growing partnership with Zubimendi offers Arsenal something they have lacked for years: complete balance in midfield. Up front, all eyes will be on Mikel Merino, whose unexpected transformation into a central forward has not only surprised opponents but also given Arsenal a new tactical dimension. His movement between the lines opened space for Ebereki Eze and Bukayo Saka to attack, creating a fluid front three that has recently overwhelmed defenses. Still, Sunderland's defensive organization will test that chemistry, particularly under the roar of their home crowd. Defensively, Arsenal's record speaks for itself: 8 straight clean sheets, a statistic that reflects not just individual brilliance but collective discipline. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes have forged what many now consider the best defensive partnership in England, combining composure with aggression. Behind them, David Raya has continued to silence early critics, his confidence and distribution allowing Arsenal to play with calm authority from the back. The ripple effect of this match extends beyond the 90 minutes. With Liverpool and Manchester City set to face off, every point gained or dropped could significantly reshape the title landscape. A victory for Arsenal would not only extend their defensive record but also send a clear message: this team is no longer chasing respect, they're demanding it. Analysts across England have begun to acknowledge what Arteta's project has become: not an experiment in possession football, but a statement of endurance and evolution. The transformation from promise to power is nearly complete. Yet Arteta himself refuses to be drawn into that narrative. "We've achieved nothing yet," he reminded reporters. "The standards must rise every week." As kickoff approaches, the mood around Arsenal is a blend of quiet confidence and controlled urgency. They know the opportunity that lies before them, a chance to solidify their place not just in the table, but in the conversation about greatness. Because at the Stadium of Light, history isn't waiting to be made. Arsenal are arriving to write it themselves. Granit Xhaka reveals whether he would celebrate against Arsenal if he scores for Sunderland. Granit Xhaka is preparing for an emotional reunion with his former club as Arsenal travel to face Sunderland in the Premier League on Saturday evening, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. The Swiss international has made it clear, however, that if he finds the back of the net against the Gunners, there will be no celebration. Facing Arsenal for the first time since leaving North London in the summer of 2023, Xhaka spoke candidly about what the match means to him, and why he still holds deep respect for the club that helped shape his career. "I definitely won't celebrate," Xhaka told Stan Sport. "I spent 7 years at that football club, living some unforgettable moments. Out of respect for Arsenal, I couldn't celebrate scoring against them." Now 33, Xhaka was a cornerstone of Mikel Arteta's rebuilding project at the Emirates Stadium. His leadership, character, and resilience played a vital role in transforming Arsenal into one of England's most dynamic and disciplined sides. That shared history adds an emotional layer to this weekend's encounter at the Stadium of Light. "Of course, there will be emotions in the dressing room," Xhaka continued. "Beating Arsenal would mean a lot. They're in incredible form right now. They're very strong, a fantastic team. But we'll see what happens. We're looking forward to the game and taking things step by step, focusing on what we need to improve and where we need to be at our best." During his 7-year spell in North London, Xhaka made 297 appearances and scored 23 goals for the Gunners. Now wearing Sunderland's colours, he has quickly become a key figure in Tony Mowbray's side, guiding the Black Cats to an impressive 4th place in the Premier League table. Remarkably, a win over Arsenal would close the gap to the league leaders to just 4 points. Mikel Arteta, meanwhile, has spoken warmly about his former captain ahead of their first meeting as opponents. "I loved every minute we spent together," Arteta said. "When he joined us, he was at a unique stage in his life and career. He made me a better coach, helped us grow as a team and as a club, and I'll always be grateful for that." For Arsenal, Saturday's match carries its own weight in history. The Gunners are chasing a record, aiming to become the first English team ever to win 9 consecutive matches in all competitions without conceding a single goal. It's a game built on mutual respect and high stakes. Xhaka, the former captain turned opponent, now leads a new project full of ambition, while Arsenal look to cement their dominance with another clinical performance. When the whistle blows at the Stadium of Light, emotion will meet competition, and for Granit Xhaka, it will be less about celebration, and more about honouring the journey that brought him here. In the days leading up to the match, Xhaka's comments have sparked a wave of discussion among both Arsenal and Sunderland supporters. For many Arsenal fans, his words served as a reminder of the evolution they witnessed during his tenure, from a player once criticised for his temperament to a respected leader who helped restore pride to the badge. Sports pundits across England have also weighed in on the reunion. Former Arsenal defender Martin Keown praised Xhaka's maturity and sense of respect, saying on BBC Radio 5 Live, "What we're seeing from Granit now is the complete professional. It's easy to leave a club and carry bitterness, but he's done the opposite. He's showing class and gratitude. That says a lot about the man he's become." Others, however, see Saturday's encounter as more than just a nostalgic reunion. It's a tactical test of how far both sides have come. Sunderland, revitalised under Tony Mowbray, have adopted a high-pressing, possession-based approach that mirrors aspects of Arteta's Arsenal. The clash between mentor and admirer, Arteta's philosophical blueprint versus Xhaka's on-field leadership, has become one of the weekend's most intriguing storylines. Inside Sunderland's camp, there's a quiet sense of belief. Players like Jack Clarke and Amad Diallo have credited Xhaka's presence for bringing composure and structure to their midfield. "He demands the best from everyone," Clarke told local media. "He's experienced everything at the highest level, and that's lifted our standards." For Arsenal, the match also carries emotional significance. Many within the dressing room still keep in touch with Xhaka, and Arteta admitted that his former captain's professionalism continues to influence the team culture he's building. "He left a mark," Arteta told reporters on Friday. "Every time someone joins this club now, they understand what it means to wear this shirt, and Granit played a huge role in that." Beyond the sentiment, the stakes remain high. With Liverpool and Manchester City facing each other this weekend, Arsenal have a chance to gain valuable ground in the title race. Sunderland, on the other hand, are seeking validation, a statement victory that would solidify their credentials as genuine top-four contenders. Football analysts note that the emotional undercurrents could shape the game's tempo. If Arsenal dominate possession early, Sunderland will need Xhaka's calm head to stay organised, said former midfielder Owen Hargreaves on Sky Sports News. But if the Black Cats score first, the atmosphere at the Stadium of Light could turn electric. The fans are equally divided between nostalgia and ambition. Arsenal supporters have filled social media with tributes to their former captain, calling him a warrior who turned doubters into believers. Sunderland fans, meanwhile, see him as the embodiment of their club's revival, a player whose leadership has brought belief back to Wearside. As kickoff approaches, the story feels bigger than just 3 points. It's about legacy, respect, and how the paths of player and club can diverge without breaking their bond. When the teams walk out under the floodlights, Granit Xhaka will be facing not only his former teammates, but also a chapter of his own past, one that shaped him, tested him, and ultimately prepared him for this very moment. Whether he scores or not, his presence alone tells a story of growth, loyalty, and the quiet power of respect in modern football.